So we just arrived at our campground in Anau. It looks lovely. It's absolutely boiling, like look how red my face is. It's like 20 degrees, which I was not expecting. So hopefully like tomorrow when we're going to Milford Sound and stuff, we'll get really good weather and like really good views. And it has been raining, because I hear that it's really good to do it in the rain, but hopefully because it has been raining and then it's nice, you'll kind of get a really good waterfall but like really clear views around. But yeah, the campground's really nice, and to us just in the water, but we got like our site, and I'm pretty sure we got a decent spot for our site. Sound like such a camping nerd now, but yeah, basically across the road is the lake, so hopefully where we are we have like a good view of the lake. So this campground almost seems like a mix between, you're definitely not far from the town, like maybe a 10-minute walk, but then you also get the feel of that you're more rural, which is nice. The last campground was a bit more packed, like you were definitely tight to the people beside you, whereas here looks like you've a bit more room, a bit more space, so which is brilliant because of the good weather. So we can maybe sit outside for lunch and stuff. That'll be nice. And yeah, so I'll show you what our site looks like when we get parked up. Okay, this is like the worst angle, but we do see what I got. What do you see what I got at the shop? So it's this Mediterranean layered dip, and it's margarita flavour. So it looks to be like pesto, mozzarella, and then like a margarita type sun-dried tomato sauce on top. And I had the genius idea, because we have these rolls for our soup. They're like Tuscan rolls. They smell gorgeous. We got them at the bakery yesterday. And we got crisps, so I got the dip to like dip my crisps into obviously, but I had the genius idea of one of my rolls I'm going to put this dip and crisps inside. Shame I don't have cheese, like a slice of cheese would have been even better, but let's give it a go. And then these are the crisps we got, smoky chipotle and honey. Lovely.
You are a live stream.
Wasn't I just pressed record there now?
Lovely, lovely. Sorry, can you catch it?
Shut up. So I've done one half to see what it's like. Stunning. Okay, I literally can't see, but let's try my crisp sandwich. Hear that crunch?
Ooh.
Very good.
Lovely, lovely.
Just perfect. All the things I love. That dip is so good. Hello. It's very early in the morning. It's 10 to 6. I don't think you can really see me, but I'll be quick. But it's like I'm a kid going to the airport early. Tomas has just put me in the front seat in my pyjamas and a blanket with a hot water bottle, so we can hit the road early. Let's go to Milford Sound. look what's arrived. We got an Indian and literally was hand delivered to the camper van. Like, I was not expecting that. We were saying, like, wouldn't it be class to get an Indian to the camper van one night when you're like tired, you just really want to take out. And we realised tonight would be maybe like the only night we could actually do that because there's an Indian here where we are. So I went for Bombay Aloo, which has come very creamy. Normally it's not very creamy. See, all Indians are so different. I sort of wanted it as a side dish side. Normally, like, vegetarian, a lot of times vegetarian curries like Bombay Aloo and stuff come as side dishes, like half the size, so you could get away with getting two. Well, it's got Rogan Josh, which I'm definitely going to try a wee bit of the sauce. And then we just got basmati rice and 3 naans, obviously. We are currently in Tekapo, just out for a nice wee walk around the lake. This is where we're going to be staying tonight, but our campsite is like another 5 minutes outside of town, so we just got some lunch and doing a bit of a walk here. Just going to dander and see how far we get. The lake here is quite famous, so is the church that sits just by the lake. It's very picturesque, so I can see why. Should they start implementing contactless back home instead of the collection boxes? Looks like we got new neighbours. Good. Good evening, and I'm having to like hunker down, but let me show you what we're going to make for dinner this evening. So tonight's our last dinner actually in the camper van. Sad, how sad. I'm actually not ready to leave it, to be honest, especially because we pulled into where we're staying is just gorgeous. We should probably end it on like a shitty campsite just to like be like, okay, I'm ready to finish this, but oh my god, the views were just stunning at sunset and all. For our last meal, we're going to have wraps, which are pretty easy to make in the camper van. Made them a couple times now. I just got... It's kind of hard to find veggie protein here. Tomas got like just sandwich chicken. Wraps, obviously. Some taco seasoning. We already had oil for bits and bobs. And then microwave rice. We actually have a microwave here, which is really, really handy. And I've cut up a pepper as well. So I'll probably just time-lapse me like frying the peppers, because really that's all there is to it, and like putting the rice in the microwave, so handy. And tonight the sun's already gone down, but the other class thing about Tekapo is that it is a dark sky project. If you've ever heard of Dava Forest back home, it's also like a dark sky project area, where like there's only a few around the world that are recognized as like the darkest places around the world, like no light pollution. So the stargazing is like meant to be incredible. So whenever we're finished dinner, we're gonna set up outside, get some water bottles and have a bit of a look at the stars, see if we remember anything from our lesson at Uluru. Let's see. And yeah, that's about it for the evening, but what a nice way to end our camper van part. And then tomorrow we fly to Auckland. Right, it's time to go look at the stars. First things first though, fill in the water bottles. It's very, very cold outside. Like, really cold. It gets me at about 3 or 4 degrees. So, probably not stay out too long. Tomas has already gone outside to turn the gas off, and he said it's not the clearest of nights, but sure, let's go out and see what we can see. Stargazing report, it was a bit more overcast than we'd hoped for, and a few folk were not obeying the dark sky rules and had their lights on, but we got a good view nonetheless. I'm literally becoming this stargazing obsessed adult. This is 30 for real, but it was worth it because while we were out there we pumped the heating on in here, had the bed all set up, hot water bottles on the go, and this is what I'm about to lay my head down on. Cozy, cozy. Currently tidying up the camper van for the last time. I've my tripod away, so this is the best setup for my phone I can do. By the way, I ran out of contact lenses. Well, I have like one pair left and I want to keep them for, I don't know, if we go for like a run or something in Auckland. Actually, I think I have 2 pairs left. I want to keep one for a run in Auckland and one for landing back in Dublin. When I'm travelling, obviously I don't wear contact lenses, but when I land to the place I get to, I like putting my contacts in because I just feel a bit more like refreshed and put together. But yeah, doing the final pack up now. So every time I go outside and come back, I'm like a block of ice, but it's going well so far. I got my bag is packed. I think I did an incredible job, I want to say, in terms of like squishing everything into my big rucksack. It's just annoying. But this is how the camper van's looking now. So I've all the bedding packed up. This is the bedding that they give to us. And then dirty towels and things. Again, they give us the towels and tea towels. They give us those like wee cleaning bits. Those are some cleaning bits I have bought. So just doing the final last bit. This is a map of where we are at the moment. And this side is like where we're trying to sort of organise things. It is semi-organised, believe it or not. Just some coats and stuff, and our 2 bags are actually packed. And again, those are some bedding that we have to give back.